Hello again, welcome to today's attempt of a Yeardle puzzle. 3 more events that took place in the same year, and I'm going to try and guess what year that was. And it's a really, really old set of events today. Artaxerxes the First. We've definitely had Artaxerxes mentioned before, but I don't know if it was the first, or the second, or the third. But King of the Persian Empire, that was a long time ago. Sparta suffers an earthquake. Spartan times, as I've learnt from the movie 300, if nothing else, were a long time ago. And then Egypt seizes the opportunity to revolt against Persia. So basically, whenever there's an event that mentions Roman times, I kind of mentally assume it's between about 400 BC and 400 AD. Greek times are arguably earlier than that, and Egyptian times even earlier. So I think we're talking well into the BCs here. The only question is how far. I think if it just mentions Sparta and Persia, I might have been tempted to go close to 400, but because it mentions Egypt as well, I'm going to go a fair bit earlier, somewhere between 600 and 800, I think. Let's just go 700, I suppose. It's right in the middle. Oh, it's over 200 years off. Now that is bad, because that means there is a chance it's between 400 and 500. I always jump by 400 years. It's pointless though, really, is it? It's not going to be after 400. It might just be close to 500, so let's try that first. It is. Okay. I'm glad I went against my natural instincts to jump by 400 years when I'm at least 200 years off, just because it covers the most ground. But here, I was pretty confident it wouldn't be any later. And that is actually pretty helpful, because it could be closer to 500, but it's, I suppose, more likely to be closer to 435, because we're at most 40 years off, so it's between 435 and 515, but of course it can't be 515 because that's too close to the first guess. So let's try 455. We've moved the right way, that is good. Okay. I suppose we'll take an even smaller jump. But we have gone the wrong way. Okay, so it's between 461 and 464. So I'm actually guaranteed to succeed. We'll try 64. And we get there on the 5th guess. So I was 236 years off on that first guess, which is a bit more than my average. So it's not brilliant. That's a bit annoying, really, because I was just put off by that bottom clue mentioning Egypt. I said if it just mentioned Sparta and Persia, I'd have gone pretty close to 400. I was just a little bit put off by that bottom clue. But it is what it is. I narrowed it down in the end. Just that first guess was a disaster. The others were all pretty good, weren't they?